Hi everybody, welcome back to Simply Good Mood. Today we are continuing with our motorbike videos. So last time we told you about why we decided to buy a motorbike, and this time we want to take you through our process of buying a motorbike from the research all the way to actually transporting the motorbike to our home. So it all started with the research. We had some high level parameters that we wanted to look for in our first motorbike. We were definitely looking for a second-hand motorbike because we just don't feel comfortable having a new motorbike as our first one. When you eventually drop it, it's just gonna feel way more painful. So we were looking for second-hand motorbikes. Being comfortable in the motorbike is quite important for us because we do want to explore the UK, and we also want to go to perhaps other European countries. So this was one of the characteristics we were looking for in our motorbike.
Then we had to find a way how we're gonna actually search for our bike, and we had 3 websites for this. It was AutoTrader, eBay, and Gumtree. AutoTrader, it was good because there was a really good website with a lot of vehicles on it and a lot of content, and it also had an application which we could use, and it had a feature where you can create your own search, and then when the new advert comes up with your preferences, let's say this particular bike, this engine, and so on, you will get an automatic notification that this advert is online and you can be the first one to contact the owner. Then we had also eBay. We were checking it daily just to check if there are new motorbikes being advertised, and this is actually a way how we found it. And the third website was Gumtree. Unfortunately, there was not a lot of motorbikes out there, but still we were keeping an eye just in case something pops up. Of course, we were excited in the search for our new bike, but we had to be patient and we had to consistently remind ourselves there's going to be new adverts each day. After we found a way how we're going to search for the bike, we had to think how we're going to actually choose one once we are there with the owner and in front of potentially our new bike. First and most obvious thing for us was to look up online and see, check out forums, check out motorbike Facebook groups, and of course YouTube. One of the most useful channels was Revzilla. They have a video where they explain step-by-step guide how to actually buy a used motorbike. The video is great, but we wanted to make sure that we don't forget anything, so we found a one-page PDF document with a checklist, what you need to check on the bike, what documents you need to see, and also what questions to ask to the owner. Of course, if you have a friend who knows more about motorbikes, ask them if they can come with you so they can help you with choosing the bike, or the safest option would be to hire a mechanic to come with you and check the bike.
We have some friends that actually know a lot about motorbikes, so shout out to them and thank you very much for helping us. We knew that when we would actually go to see a potential motorbike to buy, we wanted to do a test ride. So one piece of equipment that for us it was key to have during this time was the helmet. So we've looked for a big store that we had in our area where we could see multiple models of helmets and try it out, and we had a good support in explaining, looking for the right fit, and we bought this with us before we went to see any motorbike. Of course, we would always recommend that you don't drive the motorbike without full equipment. If you must choose, at least please bring the helmet just in case of anything happening. Once we met up with one of the owners of a motorbike, we wanted to make sure that we were comfortable. So we both sat on the motorbike, tried to see if we could put our feet on the floor or if it was comfortable for us. Also looked into how curved our back was or not, to see if it would be a comfortable riding position, and just to see if it feels good, because it's very important since we plan on doing longer trips with a motorbike.
I also did a test ride just to make sure that the bike is fine while riding it. Of course, a lot of owners won't let you ride it before giving them the money, we agreed with this owner to give him 50% so we can take the bike for a spin and just make sure everything is all right.
After we've confirmed that everything was working properly with the motorbike, we looked into the documents. So we had seen before in the advert that the motorbike had a valid MOT, and then we just confirmed it in person that there were no advisories, so everything was good. And then we also looked into the V5C, and this is the document where we actually, once we've decided that we were going to buy this motorbike, we had to fill it in with our details, and these are the details of the new owners of the motorbike.
At that moment, we really wanted to jump on the bike and ride it away home, but we couldn't do that, of course, because the bike was not, we didn't have insurance for it, so we had to organize a transport. Now, we looked up on Facebook motorbike group, we asked for an advice for some transport companies in London. They gave us the contact and we arranged everything with the person very fast. And shout out to RCL Transport for bringing our bike safely home.
There are a few things that you need to do after you buy the motorbike. So we went to gov.uk and we paid for the road tax. This is not transferable from one owner to the other. So when you buy a new bike, you need to pay it again. And all instructions are in gov.uk, very easy to follow, no problem at all. You can do everything from your computer. We've also had to look into insurance. So we did a lot of research. It took some time to decide which one we wanted to go because there are a few providers. Few things were not in our favor because we are new riders, we are new to the UK, so this means that we would pay a little bit more of insurance, but in the end we decided, and again everything was done online. And also a few days later we received a new V5C with our details on the mail, so we had everything ready to go and to ride the motorbike. If you enjoyed this video, leave us a like. You can also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get a notification each time we release a new video. And
see you in the next one.